go. Stepping in all he steps right in and keeps everything going. I think we had some angel choirs helping with that too. Hallelujah. And as the first Sunday after Christmas, we will look at the time right after the birth of Jesus and what it tells us about our time after Christmas. In the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 2, verses 13 to 23. Listen to the word of God. Now when they, Mary, Joseph, and Jesus, now when they had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise, take the young child and his mother, flee to Egypt, and stay there until I bring you word, for Herod will seek the young child to destroy him. When they arose, they took the young child and his mother by night and departed for Egypt. And was there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, saying, Out of Egypt I called my son. Then Herod, when he saw that he was deceived by the wise men, was exceedingly angry. And he sent forth and put to death all the male children who were in Bethlehem and all its districts, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had determined from the wise men. Then was fulfilled what was spoken by Jeremiah the prophet, saying, A voice was heard in Ramah, lamentation, weeping, and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children, refusing to be comforted, because they were no more. Now when Herod was dead, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Arise, take the young child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the young child's life were dead. And he arose, took the young child and his mother, and came into the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning over Judea instead of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. And being warned by God in a dream, he turned aside into the region of Galilee. And he came and dwelt in the city called Nazareth, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophets, He shall be called a Nazarene. Heavenly Father, bless the reading of your word by the power of your Holy Spirit. After Jesus' miraculous birth, after the gifts from the kings, shepherds, calls by angels, heavenly rejoicing, that wondrous beginning of Christ's birth, his life is threatened. A jealous and vicious ruler seeks his death. A king kills indiscriminately, fearing loss of his own power. So soon after Jesus' glorious birth, he and his family has to flee to a strange land, moving, change, uncertainty, instability. Yet it is stable because it is all in God's providence, all foretold by the prophets for the fulfillment of God's plan, and carried out by a faithful and obedient servant, Joseph, Jesus' stepfather, attentive to signs from God, through angels, in dreams. It all makes sense. The longer I live, the more I see God's hand in my life and the lives of others. You see God's plan for your life the older you get. God's plan for your family, that it's all, the whole world is under God's control, guided by His Spirit, carried out by His faithful servants, in spite of the dangers, in spite of the threats that we saw the Holy Family faced right away. They were protected by God. They were guided by angels. It gives us confidence for the future. In God's hands, with the help from others, often strangers, revealed by angels and signs. Even in the worst of circumstances, the greatest of threats, the greatest of fears, God's will going forward, slowly, neatly, not always easy or predictable, but secure in God's care and provision. After this exciting and tumultuous beginning, Jesus' life settles down to a more comfortable routine, a more normal existence at home. Growing up, we'll see in the next few weeks, is growing up and going to the temple, working in the carpentry shop with his father. But that's preparatory for him and for us, for his great ministry of salvation. So the lesson to us from this story after Christmas is, as we approach the new year with expectation, uncertainty, perhaps fear, change, problems, the unknown, we can take comfort from this story of Jesus' early life, that we, his children, are under his care like Joseph and Mary and Jesus. We are under his care and provision. And we only have to seek his will, which he'll show us, and do it. And then we needn't worry. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for this description of the beginning of Jesus' life, his miraculous birth, and the rejoicing of the wise men and the angels and shepherds, and then the sudden change and having to move, the danger of persecution. Showing us, O Lord, that we will always face a mixed life. There will always be some pain with pleasure. There will always be some regrets with happiness. But that they're all under your care as your children, adopted through your Son, Jesus Christ. Our lives are in your care. This church is in your care. And all we have to do is be obedient like Father Joseph, and see your signs and follow them, and you'll keep us safe, no matter what happens. And you'll lead us to more ministry like you did Jesus, and more excitement and more insight into the workings of your ways, and the truth of your word. So we approach this new year with confidence and excitement that no matter what happens, as we saw with Joseph and Mary and Jesus, the trials and the dangers, that you will be there, you will guide us, and you will care for us right to the end. We thank you, Lord. Amen.